name is Krystie. I'm currently 28. I'm working to be a teacher right now. My birthmark is hemangioma. Hemangioma is one of the category that's under vascular birthmark.
Hemangiomas are a fairly broad spectrum of what we call a vascular malformation. So it's a malformation of the blood vessels, resulting in a clumping together and dilation or swelling of blood vessels in almost anywhere, any body part.
Hemangioma is actually appeared like everywhere, but you can see it's on my face. But it's not necessarily on face. It's actually appear like hands, bodies, chest, legs, and it can be in different form. It can be small or can be big. But it's usually, based on my understanding, it's usually start from the small, growing to become bigger. Yeah. When I was a baby, I live in like a hospital for almost a year, and because this is blood vessel, so blood vessel they start from small and they started growing. And because it's on my face, so it affects the mouth. You can't eat, so you have to drink from the tube. Yeah, so like in and out in the hospital, I've been living like almost a year. After a year, it got, I think a year or like 2 years plus, I couldn't remember. As far as I know, when I grow up, it gets better. I can go to kindergarten, I can go to primary school, and I can go to secondary school.
Generally, it requires no treatment unless it's in a critical location, which is blocking your airway or your visual airway, pathway. So if you're unable to see or breathe or talk because of the location of the hemangioma, then we treat it. So how do we treat it? We use selective lasers, or we use saline or steroids or certain drugs to try and shrink the lesion.
I was approached by random strangers like asking me, but their intentions are good. I'm very surprised, not like how the media portray, like saying, oh, she's ugly. No, they are very kind. They came, they just asked, I have medicine, I can help you. But there are some strangers that I would like to say, I don't really like it. They come and just want to know what is it, and then they just go off. So it's a bit disrespectful, I would say. I'm not a confidence people, but I build confidence because I perform. I'm more to a performing side. I like to perform, so that's why I study theatre. When I perform, people may think that it's not good, but I feel good. So that's why it's also one of the reasons, maybe it's one of the reasons that I pursue my performing arts. Yes, and because from there, and also I'm very lucky because I have a group of Christian friends. They're very encouraging. So I think from there, I think it's because when one people step on it, like start to talk to you, and then it makes an impact. Yeah, it makes an impact on my life. So if let's say if the person is not confident and another person is not helping, then the confidence won't grow. Actually, my purpose of teaching is to build the students' confidence. Some children, they cannot learn performing arts. They learn through education. I personally think that people always emphasizing on the educations, but they forgot of the daily life skills and interaction-wise. When the students feel good, then the children will feel good. Yeah, I encountered one student. He was very shy, but after I teaching them, his dad texted me and said that my student passed the performing test, and based on my observations, that I see that he was from a very, very shy boy to a very talkative. Yeah, so very expressive. So I think in a way it also helps the student grow. Yeah. You have to say yourself beautiful in the mirror every day. It works, trust me. No need to hide. Like, what's the point of hiding? And emphasize your strength. Like, for example, like if the girl is very brave, you can emphasize the girl is brave. Like at least she come up from the house, she go to classes. This is one of the brave things. So I think I will praise more on the students' part, and I will bring out whatever the students' strength to increase their confidence. Yeah, but I will constantly like telling them like you did a good job and stuff. Yeah. 做完了 ，OK， 收拾。来，走喽，妈妈来了，快点，快点，快点。
Say bye bye, teacher.
Bye. Say bye. Firstly, I think the people should understand ourselves. But of course, understand ourselves is one thing. People outside like be more gentle, be more compassionate, and be more understanding. I personally think that if the person who understands themselves, they will portray the image differently. Definitely will attract those people who will help and respect you. For people who don't have the same conditions, I would think that it's actually, to be honest, they play a very, very important role. If they can't help a simple thing, for example, like have a decent communication interactions with the generous and kind hearts, they can't even have the chances to shine. Be kind and try to understand the person instead of just plainly know the stories. Like try to get to know the person first, then only you relate, then you will understand why these things happen. Then it will be bad. It will help to both person. I think gaining confidence. Yeah, not only those who struggle facial differences. I think that both also have confidence. Yeah.